y'all? What you got to say? Who's on the tube? Watch a big black Blu-ray. What's going on? Sorry, I'm a little pumped. I just got done at the gym. My wife took the kids to the rodeo today. So what better time than to bust out a Blu-ray haul? I hope you guys are ready. Look at this little creepy bastard right here staring right over my head. Just like waiting to jump on me. And man, anyway. This is my haul for February, part 2. I got ass load of pickups here, and I got a stack over here for March already. So yeah, I went crazy in February. Probably picked up 50 or 60, 70 titles. I don't even know. Let's get into this before this video gets into that 30-minute mark again. Starting up here, booyah! We got the collection. I picked up the collector a while back. I got this at a pawn shop for like $3. I've seen both of them, the collector and the collection, but I don't really remember either one of them. I remember they were good. That's why I bought them. But I'm going to have to check this out again in Halloween, in October. But yeah, these are fun movies. If you can find them at pawn shops for cheap, definitely grab them. Death Warrant, another Jean-Claude Van Damme cheese fest. I'm getting all his movies. I loved his movies as a kid, and I still love them to this day. I just recently watched The Quest again a while back, and such cheese. All Is Lost. I checked this out not too long ago. It's on my Letterboxd. Really good movie. It looked incredible in my theater room. And the only thing that kind of got me with this film is that Robert Redford seemed like he really didn't know what he was doing. And I don't understand how a guy would sail out into the open ocean if he didn't have a 1,000% proof that he knew what he was doing. I mean, there is no way in hell I would sail out past where I could even see land if I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But very suspenseful movie, and yeah, it's a good movie. I definitely recommend it. Check it out on my Letterboxd. Link down below. Picked up The Good Shepherd. Don't know too much about this one. I picked it up for the cast. Got Matt Damon, Angelina Jolie, and Robert De Niro. I love all three of those actors, so I don't even remember where I got this one. I mean, there's so many pickups, I don't even remember where I got some of these, so I might have got this at Target or, I don't know, maybe a pawn shop. I can't remember. Let me know in the comments if that one's any good. Picked up Road Trip, just one of those classic comedies. I love this one. Just when Tom Green, when the spider, listen to me, I'm an idiot. The snake jumps and bites his hand and he swings it around the room. Oh my God, I die laughing. That's a gut buster right there. But yeah, great movie like this one and like Old School and those type of movies. I love. I picked up Lake Placid from Scream Factory. Yes, I ordered this from Scream Factory's website. Yes, it didn't come with a slipcover, so I gotta hunt that down. Hopefully, I can get one off Blu-ray.com or somewhere. But yeah, great cheese right here. Giant alligator eating people. What more can you ask for? Picked up Ray. I don't remember if I got these at a pawn shop or maybe Fry's for $5. But anyway, one of Jamie Foxx's best performances. Just incredible movie about Ray Charles. Yeah, just a really beautifully done movie. Definitely check that out. Picked up this one at the pawn shop, Death Race and Death Race 2. You know me, I love cars, so I look forward to checking this out. I haven't seen either one of them. I'm not a huge Jason Statham fan, so that's why I never checked this out to begin with. But yeah, I saw a preview for this actually on one of my other movies I was watching, and then I saw this at the pawn shop, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to grab this, because I think the day that I got this at the pawn shop, they were doing three for $15, so I ended up getting 6 Blu-rays for $30. With tax, it was like $32, and this was one of them. Picked this one up here, Pet Sematary. I got this, I think, off of Blu-ray.com. But yeah, I definitely want the slipcover for this. This movie has a badass lenticular slipcover. So I've been checking eBay and things like that, trying to acquire that. But yeah, just a great movie from back in the day. Really creepy and scared me as a kid, so can't wait to check it out again because I haven't seen it in a long time. I've heard a lot of people talk about this film, and I've never seen it. That's 50-50. Joseph Gordon-Levitt I think he's like dying of cancer in this, so that's why I've never seen it. I just for some reason I hate watching movies about people dying and things like that. Like it just such a downer. But apparently this is a comedy, and that everyone says it's a great movie. So I'm gonna definitely check this out really soon. Picked up Out of the Furnace. I watched this one on Netflix whenever it came out, and I really enjoyed it. Christian Bale's great in this, and Woody Harrelson is awesome. I love Woody Harrelson, man. Almost everything he's in. Yeah, the movie is not like anything real special, but I just really liked it. It's worth a pawn shop pickup if you can get it pretty cheap, which I did. I grabbed this one at the pawn shop as well. Crazy Heart with Jeff Bridges. I don't know that I've ever seen this one. I think this one came out like around the time that Walk the Line came out. I think. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I just never saw this one. I know I saw Walk the Line, but so I look forward to checking this one out. Picked up here 12 Monkeys, just the classic Bruce Willis. The first time I ever saw this film, I hated it. And there's my wife texting me, heading home with the kiddos. But yeah, first time I ever saw this, I hated it. And the more I watched it, the more I like it. As I got older and understand it more, I've grown to really enjoy it. And it's really kind of weird, but if you're looking for that kind of film, check it out. It has Brad Pitt and Bruce Willis, two great actors. So yeah, there you go. It's kind of a sci-fi weirdo movie. Picked up Marley and Me at the pawn shop. I've only seen this once. It made me cry like a little girl. So I don't know when I'm going to watch it again just because I know it's so sad. But just a fantastic movie about, a family and their dog. And, for anyone out there that, especially you Blu-ray Dan, shouts out to you, brother, that lose an animal, it's like losing a family member, So, but anyway, everybody knows about Marley and Me. I don't really need to talk about that too much. I picked up here The Gift. Yes, no slipcover. I got this one. I can't remember. But anyway, I saw this in the theater with my Papa Duke, and it was awesome. Great suspenseful thriller. It was cool to see Jason Bateman playing a normal guy, not a goofy dude from like his comedies. So I really enjoyed it. Joel Edgerton was great in it, and he directed this one. And yeah, just all around great movie from last year. Picked up here Fletch. I bought this because it was at Best Buy for $5, and I listened to a podcast called The Top 10 Show, and one of the guys on there said this is his favorite movie of all time. I will quickly be getting rid of this film. I put it in, and I watched about 45 minutes, maybe almost an hour, and I didn't laugh one time. I mean, I don't know if it was just because I didn't get it or what, but the comedy in this to me was like not funny at all. I just thought this movie sucked ass. So I'm going to trade it in at Go Hastings. Hopefully they'll give me like $2 for it. And yeah, I love Chevy Chase. I thought this was going to be great when I read the back of it, and the guy said it was his favorite movie of all time. So I went in with real high expectations, and I never laughed one time. I was like, this is so stupid. So yeah, I'm going to put that right there in the Go Hastings pile. Let's see here. I grabbed Milk from the pawn shop. I've heard a lot of people talk about this as a great performance by Sean Penn. I love Sean Penn. I think he's a great actor. And it's also got Josh Brolin, another one of my, actors I love. So I don't know anything about this, only from what you guys have told me. Picked up Winter's Bone, another one that people say is really good. Don't know much about it. I think I got this at Target for $5. But anyway, I got it real cheap, so figured I'd give it a watch. I like Jennifer Lawrence. I read the back of it, sounded interesting, so still haven't watched it yet. I know, it's probably like 30 or 40% of my collection I haven't even watched yet. Collateral Damage, old school Arnold cheese. What more can I say? The Descent, another one that a lot of the Bluetooth community has talked about being a great horror film. I've never been a big horror fan, so that's why I didn't have a lot of horror films. So I ended up grabbing this at the pawn shop because a lot of people said it was good. So look forward to checking it out. And if I like it, it'll stay in the collection. If I don't, it's gone. Lake Placid 2. I just found this. I don't even remember where I found this, but I think I found it at a pawn shop. But yeah, I had bought Lake Placid 1. I didn't even know there was a sequel. it's probably terrible. But most of these like cheesy ass horror films are terrible, so I expect that already. But I went ahead and grabbed it just to have it. Why not? Picked up here Next of Kin. I like Patrick Swayze, man. He's just one of those dudes that like Roadhouse and Dirty Dancing and Ghost and just, I don't know. He just has like a charisma. Rest in peace, brother. And this movie was a great movie I saw on cable when I was a kid. And I can't wait to watch this again. I might pop this in tonight and watch it again. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I just remember like Patrick Swayze kicks a lot of ass in this movie. And is it rated R? Yeah, it's rated R. So it's yeah. If you haven't seen this, definitely check it out. But it's definitely like a cable type movie. Grab this one at the used game store, Camille, for $3. I basically just got it because I recently fell in love with Sienna Miller. I don't know. I just think she's absolutely beautiful. I'm not too crazy about this red hair. I like her as a blonde, but yeah, James Franco, he's hit or miss for me, but I read the back of this and it sounded interesting, so I figured I'd give it a watch. I got it for $3 at the used game store, so at Games Plus. So if it sucks, I'll trade it in to Go Hastings. If it's good, I'll keep it in the collection. Now for the slipcovers. First up here from Disney Movie Club, I grabbed A Good Dinosaur. Actually just watched this. Look at that lenticular. Love it. I actually just watched this with my son the other day, and I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. I wrote up a letterbox for it, so you can check that out. But basically, I really, really enjoyed it. It was a beautiful looking Blu-ray in the theater room. It was just magnificent. But the story is the same old story that Disney has done over and over and over again. Something tragic happens at the beginning. They go on a journey, and they all come back at the end. I mean, it's been done a million times, but, this was a good take on it. It was it was basically if the meteorite that crashed and killed all the dinosaurs zoomed by Earth, which you can see in the trailers. I'm not spoiling anything. It was just a take on it that way. And it's just a beautifully done animated film. I don't know why it got crapped on. I'm guessing basically because of the story that's been told 100 times. But once again, it was told well. I picked this up off eBay. This movie has an incredible lenticular slipcover, which is what I thought I was getting. That is Cube. And I actually just recently watched this again. And yeah, fantastic. I remember watching this in high school. And I remember it going around my high school, like everybody talking about this movie. And yeah, I watched it again just a few nights ago and loved it. Just great suspense. A great film for like a cheap budget. You can tell like they didn't have millions of dollars on this movie, but still some cool special effects. I thought it held up well, and yeah, I'm glad to have it in my collection. That is Cube. Picked up from Target for $8, American Ultra. Again, just watched this one recently. I did a letterbox for it, and yeah, I enjoyed it. Kristen Stewart was good in this, which I normally can't stand her. And Jesse Eisenberg was good in this. And this movie got crapped all over. And I really enjoyed it. I don't know why everyone hated it, but I thought the stoner part of it was not overdone. And I thought, it was a cool idea, so I liked it. Got this from the Games Plus. That's the American. This slipcover is beat up, but it's hard to see on there, but this sticker was like ripping the paint off the slipcover, so I left it on. I don't know too much about this film. I got it really cheap. Games Plus does buy 4 get 1 free, and all their movies, like all their older movies like this, are $5. So you buy 4 for $20 and you get 1 free. So that's I got this in that deal because it had a slip and it had George Clooney, and I read the back and it sounded good. So let me know in the comments, is this any good? Yes, another one I haven't seen. Picked up Sicario. Got this at Games Plus as well for $15 the week after it came out. Yeah, incredible film, incredible score. Just, man, Benicio del Toro is such a badass in this. Josh Brolin is great in this. Emily Blunt is great in this. Just a freaking awesome movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. And definitely make sure you got your surround sound cranked up. The score in this is like it's like this impending woo, like it's so awesome. check that one out. Picked up Spotlight, again, Games Plus. I got this 15 bucks the week after it came out. I basically bought this because I wanted to watch it because everybody was talking about it and because it won the Oscar for Best Movie. Do I think it deserved the Oscar? No, not really. It's a great movie, don't get me wrong, but like I look at this movie like Foxcatcher. Like it has great performances, you know, a great story, great movie, but it's going to be forgotten about. Like, does anybody talk about Foxcatcher now? No. Is anybody going to talk about Spotlight? Probably not. You know, also like another movie that I thought was just as good as this was The Big Short, and that wasn't even nominated. And it had great performances, had a good story, same kind of thing as this. So I don't know why that movie got so much praise. It's good. It's really good. Don't get me wrong. But was it worth the best movie Oscar? No, not in my opinion. Picked up here Kung Fu Panda. Got this from Best Buy for $9.99. They did, you know, a sale on these when the Part 3 came out. Never seen Kung Fu Panda. Never seen Kung Fu Panda 2. Yeah, I got them both for $9.99, and they came with the code, so sold the codes for $5 each. So basically paid $5 for these. Yeah, I figured my son will like them, so we'll throw those in and watch them probably this weekend. I picked up from Games Plus, This Is It. I'm a big Michael Jackson fan. Not of his character, but of his music. Me and my dad I grew up jamming his music. I'm not afraid to admit it. And yeah, you know, this is a nice slip. It's all embossed and everything. So yeah, I just saw this at Games Plus and went ahead and grabbed it. It's awesome to throw on the surround sound and crank this up, and there you go. Here's another one I got for my son. Disney's Mickey's Christmas Carol. He loves Mickey Mouse, and now my daughter is starting to love it as well. She's only 1, so she's slowly getting into it. But yeah, just beautiful. Disney has the most beautiful slipcovers, and yeah, I just wanted to grab this for them. He watched the hell out of that on Netflix over this past Christmas. Picked up Bone Tomahawk. Everybody was talking about this film. I felt like it was kind of slow. You can watch the movie night I did with my dad, where we watched this and we talked about it at the end. I felt this was kind of slow, but god dang, it had some brutal scenes in it. But anyway, anytime Kurt Russell grows a mustache like that, I'm in. So yeah, from Tombstone and all his Western movies, I just love. So I grabbed this, and yeah, I'm glad it's in the collection. I picked up Dope. Got this for like $7, I think, at Games Plus. I watched it. I loved it. It was a great movie. A lot of fun. I'm surprised it didn't get talked about more, actually. I mean, you know, I heard a lot of BlueTubers say it was pretty good, but, you know, nobody really ever talked about it too much. So I really enjoyed this. If you haven't seen this, definitely check this one out. It's a lot of fun, and you know, I just think it's a great film. It really is. This film I got off Blu-ray.com, off a member. I remember watching this when it first came out, and man, just a great story. That's The Impossible. Just fantastic movie about this family that survives the tsunami. And one of the cool things, the special features on this is really awesome. Like, they show how they filmed the tsunami and everything, and it's really neat to see that. Just definitely, if you have not seen this, definitely check this film out. Just, you know, really great performances. It was an Academy Award nominee, Best Actress, Naomi Watts, and you got Ewan McGregor, and just fantastic movie. Picked up this one, Black Mass. This is the other one we did on the movie night. Great performance from Johnny Depp. He totally transformed himself in this once again. Yeah, what else can I say? I mean, just it's a great movie. By all the actors in it are awesome. And yeah, definitely check it out and watch my movie night. Okay, I picked up some Scream Factories here. I got these at Go Hastings. Right after my birthday, I had some money. So I went to Go Hastings and just kind of went ham on some Scream Factories. I picked up Motel Hell. You know, of course, these all have the reversible artwork, and I always switch them out. Haven't seen it. Look forward to this October, man. I'm going to have a ton of movies that I've never seen before. And my brain is going to be full of blood and guts and death and destruction. So, Motel Hell, let me know in the comments if I did good. Picked up Nightbreed. I just love, you know, these slips and everything. Oh, and let me tell you, all these at Go Hastings were $19.99 each. And they were doing, if you spend over $30, you get a $10 gift card. So, got a $10 gift card, and I bought like 5 of these, so I spent $100. And yeah, Scream Factories for $20 is a great deal. Never saw Nightbreed, never seen Dolls. This was just a cool-ass looking movie, man. Like, I don't know. It just looks creepy as hell. I can't wait to check it out. I picked up The Editor. Once again, I'm blind buying all these. I'm not a big horror guy, but the Scream Factories, I just love the collector's editions. I kind of want to get all of them. I like the slips, and I just like the way they do them, and they have tons of special features. So, yeah, just adding to my Scream Factory collection. And I picked up Wormwood. Can't wait to check this one out as well. Never seen this one either, but it sounds awesome. And on the back, it looks incredible. So, can't wait to check all these out. Man, I'm telling you, in October, I'm gonna be like mind blasted of blood and guts. It's gonna be epic. Let's see. I picked up this one here, the Best Picture nominees or winners. It's a 5-film collection. It has Crash, The English Patient, Chicago, Shakespeare in Love, and No Country for Old Men. I recently just watched No Country for Old Men again, and man, what a masterpiece. Fantastic movie. Definitely deserved Best Picture. And yeah, the others, I saw Crash, I think, when it first came out, and I hated it. So I want to go back and watch that one again. I started Chicago one night and fell asleep, and I never finished it. And the other two I've never seen. So, yeah, going to be watching those soon. And be subscribed to my Letterboxd to let you know what I think. If you care. If you don't, I don't blame you. Right here, Doom, the Steelbook. Never seen this one yet either. It's The Rock. Kicking ass, taking names, playing inside. I like the video game movies, even though most of them suck. So, yeah, I just bought this. Got it at, I think, Fry's for like $8 or something like that. And, yeah, so look forward to checking that one out. And time for the bomb.com Steelbooks. You know, I always pick up a couple that now in my hauls, I always end it with something really, really nice. I got these two from my boy Tattooed Blu-ray. He was having a fire sale and selling some of his nicest stuff, so I jumped on these two. First up's the Blue Fans exclusive Steelbook for Captain America, the First Avenger. I'm not the biggest fan of this movie, actually, the first Captain America. I liked it, but I didn't love it. But this edition was just so badass. Like, I couldn't pass it up. And for the deal, for the price he gave it to me for, he basically gave it to me for cost, what he paid. And these are super rare, hard to come by. This is number 552 of 1300. And anyway, yeah, that's not focusing at all. But anyway, just an incredible edition. And, my Marvel collection is getting pretty wicked. And I finally got this. I ordered this off Film Arena's website. And when we moved into my new house, I forgot to change my address because I pre-ordered this like 5 months before it came out. So we ended up moving, and they sent this to my old address. And what do you know? The guy who lives there now kept it. So I actually ordered the Dodge edition, but I got the Paul Walker edition of Fast and the Furious 7 from Paul. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. This was one that I was going to buy again because I had to have this. I'm a car guy. And, yeah, I just love this edition. It's so nice. There's the Steelbook and the booklet. There's a card in the back. I haven't opened them. This is number 37 of 750. So it's a really low number. And just a beautiful edition. I already have Fast and the Furious 7 like 3 times in different Steelbooks, so I'm probably not going to open this. Normally I open these because I like to finger bang them and just marvel over the beauty of them, but I'm going to keep this one sealed just because I think it's, you know, a very special edition, and yeah, just want to keep that one sealed. A couple little things I got here also. I got this little lithograph with the Good Dinosaur, and check this out. I got this. I saw this at Best Buy, and I was like, one of those impulse buys. I just had to have it. It's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles complete cartoon series. Has all the discs in there, and it's in this cool little car. The only thing I don't like about it, it doesn't like click, you know, or it doesn't have any kind of. It's really flimsy, and as you can see right here, I knocked it off my desk and it broke. So that sucked. But this was $60 at Best Buy, and I just remember coming home every day and watching this show whenever I was a kid, and I just loved it. So I put the first disc in this, and I watched it with my son. It was like 3 or 4 episodes, and I just loved it, man. It was so awesome. Hearing that theme song and just seeing this again. I wish these lights lit up. There should be like a button and some batteries in this thing where all the lights should light up, and, you know, but it is what it is. But a really cool display piece, and I look forward to showing my son all these. So there you go, guys. I also, just another thing I grabbed at Barnes & Noble. I got this Avatar 3D Collector's Vault book. You can see right here, I got it for $7.98. It was just something they had on clearance, and I flipped through it. They had one open there, and it's really cool. It's this humongous book right here, and you get these 3D glasses, and every page of it is, you know, in 3D. So it was really cool. It was only $7, so I thought, you know, it would be neat to just look at. So I wanted to show you guys, you know. But anyway, that's my haul. That's my haul for February, part 2. 26 minutes. That's how I roll, damn it. I'm telling you, I can't do a video that's under 25 minutes. That just doesn't happen. Know what I'm saying? So I even left some stuff out. I got 6 more Steelbooks right here, but I'll put those in the next haul. I know this is already long enough. So I hope you enjoyed it. That's my haul for part 2 of February. I already got the pickups stacking up for March. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for my house tour video. I know I've been saying that for 700 years, but I promise I'm going to drop that eventually. And I want to show you guys my theater room. I'm so excited to finally have that. It was one of my dreams, you know, to finally move into a house and get that. So I hope everybody's doing well. Leave me a comment down below. Say what's up. You know I'll respond. And see you next time.